Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. The headaches continue for people who live, work, or shop on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. As one project on the road gets ready to finish, another is in full swing. ABC 7's Rick Adams joins us live from Bee Ridge Road west of I-75 with more. Rick.
Yeah, guys, this construction on Bee Ridge Road here has become a very common sight. It's something that's frustrating a lot of folks. A project on Bee Ridge Road west of I-75 continues to move along, and it's going to be that way for quite some time. Lorenzo Rogers is an optician who runs his business on Bee Ridge Road. He says his business has suffered tremendously. Many of his clients continue to cancel their appointments because they don't want to deal with all the construction.
I think there's a lot more people just avoiding Bee Ridge in general, so we get a lot less drive-by traffic, a lot less people are apt to come by.
The $17 million project consists of significant drainage improvements, resurfacing the roadway, and reconstructing sidewalks. People we talked with who visit the area often or who live near the construction, like Kelly McKenna, believe Bee Ridge Road has now become even more dangerous.
I think it's a little ridiculous and a little too much time consuming put into it.
Drivers and motorists still have more than a year before these orange barrels disappear and before this construction project wraps up here on Bee Ridge Road west of I-75. On Bee Ridge Road east of I-75, it's a whole other story. A road widening project is expected to wrap up sometime in July. That $22 million project is adding 4 roundabouts and more sidewalks, making that area more pedestrian and bicycle friendly.
The road is it's a lot more easy to navigate. We've paid a real close attention, and we're very sensitive to the driving public with our maintenance of traffic.
And this project here on Bee Ridge Road west of I-75 is expected to be finished sometime next summer. Reporting live from Sarasota, I'm Rick Adams. Back to you.
All right, Rick, thank you. Want to know for sure if there's red tide on our beaches? Well, Mote Marine Lab is working on an app for that. Mote, along with other Gulf research facilities, are developing ways for a phone to detect the harmful algae in water samples. The app software uses facial recognition technology to identify and count red tide cells. Now researchers are trying to develop a cost-effective microscope attachment for phones. Mote expects its volunteers and regular beachgoers will utilize the app, which could dramatically improve local beach condition reports.
We're looking at technology that already exists and tweaking it so it can fit on the phone. Eventually we want it in the hands of the general public to really fill in the gaps between BCRS stations.
Mote Marine hopes the app is ready for a Sarasota County trial run by next year. Scientists say lifeguards will likely be the first to test it out. That's their workplace, so it makes sense.
That's true. We'll head over to Bob and get a check on our forecast.
It's funny, we're becoming scientists, with our cell phones, because we can actually put those microscopes on them. And on top of that, we're becoming journalists out there, too. All the folks out there with cameras sending video in and pictures into our television station here. Appreciate all those. And keep them coming at pics@mysuncoast.com. 89 degrees, a hot one today, but the good news is this number, 55-degree dew point. Typically it's 70, and that's usually very humid, but not now. Things are very calm out there. You can see not the case in the Atlantic. A very broad area of circulation, looking a little bit healthier with more thunderstorms developing around it. So there's still a little shear going on. The Hurricane Center giving it a 60% chance of developing into something either subtropical or tropical over the next 2 days, really. Reconnaissance aircraft may investigate the area as early as tomorrow, midday. Some showers around, but those are, for the most part, very light, and they are weakening as they approach our coast. More on our forecast for the big weekend coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. A major step towards drug recovery in Manatee and Sarasota counties today. It's Drug Court Commencement Day. The Drug Court program was established in an intensive outpatient drug and alcohol treatment program that uses therapeutic intervention, random drug testing, and court supervision to help those who are under the influence and trying to get clean. Organizers hope the court can curb drug crimes and also save lives in the process.
Before I got into drug court, I was in and out of jail and always in trouble and just flying through life. And so today I have hope, and I have a wonderful, wonderful new beginning to this journey of life.
Our congratulations to today's graduates. The celebration is part of National Drug Court Month. This is the Manatee and Sarasota County's 19th graduation ceremony.
A Venice diver made a remarkable discovery in the waters off Venice Beach. Mark DeSermia found a Marine Corps Vietnam Purple Heart ring. It was buried in the sand near Snake Island. When DeSermia pulled it out of the water, it was covered in barnacles. After cleaning it, he found inscribed inside the ring the letters JVA 1966 to 1967.
You know, you look at it and wonder, you know, who it was and what they went through when they lost it. I would be just ecstatic if we're able to locate this fellow. So far, no luck.
DeSermia reached out to the VA and several organizations that help reconnect medals to their owners. So far, no one has come forward, but hopefully someone will see this story and be able to pass the info along so they can get it back to the owner.
Somebody will recognize it, and that those initials maybe will mean something to them. Yeah. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, how All-Faiths Food Bank is tackling summer hunger on the Suncoast.
And Siesta Key Beach remains one of the best in the country, where it ranked on this year's list.
Stand out in your new Wild Lexus. Lease a new 2016 Lexus ES350 for only $299. Or enjoy 0.9% APR, just $299. Exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
All this month, ABC7 is giving you the chance to win a dream vacation for two to Hawaii. Start your day with Good Morning Suncoast every weekday to look for our vacay word of the day. Then register that day's word by midnight at mysuncoast.com. Each weekday, we'll give one daily winner a $100 gift card to the mall at University Town Center. And one lucky grand prize winner will enjoy a 9-day trip for two to Honolulu and Maui in Hawaii. Enter for your chance to win a Hawaiian vacay giveaway. Start your day with Good Morning Suncoast. ABC7's Pump Patrol, a list of the Suncoast's cheapest gas on mysuncoast.com.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, because Sarasota Ford guarantees you our lowest price on every new Ford every day. Save on America's best-selling truck 39 years running, the Ford F-150. Fusions, Escapes, over 800 vehicles on-site or online, all on sale. Buy with 0% for 60 months. And now, get up to 2,000 trade assistance. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
I'm Dale Mast, and we're celebrating 40 years on the west coast of Florida.
It's our 40th anniversary, and it's time for a celebration, the Culligan Hydration Celebration. For a limited time, celebrate by taking $250 off any Culligan home system. That's $250 off Culligan water softener systems, drinking water systems, or whole house water filters. Help us celebrate our 40th anniversary, and remember,
for better water, pure and simple, call today and say,
"Hey Culligan man."
So many possibilities worth exploring. Manasota Flooring.
And for a limited time, Manasota Flooring is offering you unbelievable pricing on tile and laminate. Porcelain tile only $1.59. Ceramic tile 99 cents. And 16 by 16 tile $1.19. Laminate flooring is only 99 cents. But these prices won't last. Don't miss out on these great deals. Hurry into Manasota Flooring today.
Stand out in your new Wild Lexus. Lease a new Lexus GS 200T for only $427, or enjoy 0.9% APR, just $427, exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
School is almost out, and All Faiths Food Bank wants to make sure kids stay well fed over the summer break.
The food bank is working with more than 180 agencies on the summer food program for both Sarasota and DeSoto counties. And as ABC7's Bobeth Yates reports tonight, the goal is to feed 30,000 kids this summer.
For many Suncoast children, finding a meal during the summer months is few and far between.
Every school year, 21,000 plus children are receiving the free and reduced meals through the school programs. When summer comes, those meals end and hunger begins.
Sandra Frank is with All Faiths Food Bank. For the second year in a row, the organization is kicking off its summer food program with the goal of feeding thousands of children who would normally go hungry this time of year.
Last year, we reached 27,000 children, And that's because the younger brothers and sisters are hungry as well. So conservatively speaking, there could be 40,000 children who need this food through the summer. So our goal this year is to reach 30,000 of them, and I think we have the kind of partnerships and the kind of community that can make that happen.
Between April and May, the campaign against summer hunger raised $1.2 million. The money will be used to provide bag lunches for children at more than 140 locations throughout the community, including area libraries.
Every single one of our library branches is actually participating in the backpack giveaway program. And what that is any children 18 and under, any child 18 and under can come in and request one of our food bags that All Faiths provides to us.
Officials say distributing the food bags at the library will help to not only give them nourishment, but also encourage their educational growth.
We feel one of the roles we play in our community is something we call preventing the summer slump. Children are in school and engaged throughout the school year. They come into the summer months, and we want to make sure that they keep reading, that they keep experiencing new activities. I mean, you can't really appreciate things and learn and grow if you're hungry.
Which is why officials say combining the summer feeding program with the library is a win-win for everyone.
Literally, there are studies that show that when these children aren't eating, they aren't learning. Hungry children can't learn. So it's as important that we provide the nutrition and food through the summer as it is providing the learning opportunities.
The summer food program kicks off June the 7th, but officials say they're still looking for volunteers to help pass out the lunches. Bobeth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News. Thank you, Bobeth. That makes a huge difference for families over the summer.
Yeah. Keep those bellies full.
Mm-hmm.
Your forecast is coming up right after this.
Did you know many dogs are returned to shelters simply because they lack obedience? Contact Canine Corral about various training programs. We train dogs and their owners. Canine Corral, where the love is.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Hey, Vanna, have you heard about the new Wheel of Fortune lottery game?
You bet. It's the ticket for some lucky lottery players to come here to Hollywood.
For a chance to participate in a private, non-broadcast taping of Wheel of Fortune with us.
Play the Florida Lottery game for a chance to win up to $250,000 instantly. And enter to win a VIP trip to Hollywood for a chance to win up to $1 million. Non-winning tickets only.
Play the new Wheel of Fortune game today.
Scratch, spin, and win.
That's Chuck, proud homeowner, regular do-it-yourselfer. Today he's attempting an electrical repair. This is Pablo. He's an electrician with Mr. Sparky. How's he doing, Pablo?
Terrible, Mike.
Yeah. What Chuck doesn't realize is that almost 68,000 home fires are caused every year by electrical problems.
What?
If he doesn't have the proper tools and training, he's liable to start the next one.
Little help here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You might want to write that number down.
Sunset Fiat is Italian style. Sunset Fiat is fashion forward. Come see the all-new Fiat collection at Sunset Fiat with new 2015 Fiat 500s priced from $12,999. Sunset Fiat is cool and sexy with freedom to move and room to evolve. Visit Sunset Fiat in Sarasota or shop online at fiatusaofsarasota.com.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Well, because of clear skies and beautiful weather today, there's a chance you might see a SpaceX launch tonight. They have a 2-hour window that started at 5:40. It goes until 7:40 tonight. They had delayed that a little bit, so look to the northeast. You might see that.
Right.
That
It's always kind of
contrail.
interesting to see that, too. And we have another little space thing going on tomorrow morning, but you got to get up really early. So set your alarm, Scott. right around 536. Look to the west-northwest, and it'll be up there just about 30 degrees above the horizon, so it won't be right overhead, but it'll appear north-northwest and then disappear east-northeast. It's up there for 5 minutes, though, and it starts at 5:36. Lakewood Ranch looking pretty good there. Skies clear for the most part. Once in a while, some fair weather cumulus clouds moving on through. Temperatures warm today. Highs in the low 90s, a little bit above average. But the humidity has been so nice as of late, and it was again today with extreme low relative humidity. A few showers associated with the East Coast breeze, but this right here is smoke from a controlled burn. You can see that there. And the one down near Northport, too, a pretty good plume of smoke heading off toward the west-southwest. This is not rainfall. This is smoke from a controlled burn just to the east of I-75. And it looks as though that sea breeze is now just starting to move into northwest Bradenton. Do you see that little line right there? That's the sea breeze. So it really hasn't started much, and it really hasn't cooled things down with the exception of that area. 89, the dew point is at 55 degrees. The relative humidity extremely low for this time of year, 31%. It's just unheard of. 91, the high today, a few degrees shy of the record. 87 is the normal, and it doesn't appear that we're going to get much rain over the next several days, but there will be a little bit return of that higher humidity over the weekend. 84 in Orlando, it's 82 in Miami, 90 now in Tallahassee. And temperatures, I mentioned that little sea breeze. Well, there it is, 78 in Bradenton Beach now, 81 in Cortez, 87 though still in Bradenton, so it hasn't made it through there. Arcadia at 74 with that East Coast breeze making it all the way over to them now. As far as the forecast goes hourly, tomorrow looks like this, a high again near 90. Plenty of sunshine, just a few clouds, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Well, a lot of clouds out here and some waves starting to get higher. It's going to generate some big surf. I know a lot of surfers head off to the East Coast when we have a storm, and they're getting theirs, it looks like, over the next 2 days, 60% chance of this developing. Even if it doesn't develop, it's going to generate some pretty good surf along the east coast of Florida. And it looks like reconnaissance aircraft will investigate it tomorrow to see indeed if there is a tropical characteristics or if there is a significant low pressure there. It's going to be moving off toward the Carolinas. Looks like right now it'll be a big rainmaker mainly. That would be about it with some strong winds, but none of the models are too confident that it will be a strong system at this point. We have two models showing it going toward the east coast of Florida, but more than likely not the case, although our particular forecast model with our company showing rotation and circulation right there and another one up here. So this one shows it kind of splitting apart. I would go with the one near Carolina coast at this point, but we'll keep a watch on it nonetheless. 80 degrees in Minneapolis, 85 now in Detroit, 71 in Minot, and look at that big cool down in Denver now at 46 degrees. For boaters, east winds turn to the north. Now we'll start off at 15 knots, subside to 5 to 10 in the afternoon. Seas running right around 2 feet with a light chop. A lot of boating going on this weekend too. Looks to be okay. We'll see some east winds, and it may pick up a bit depending upon that storm, but right now it looks to be pretty good over the weekend. 87 degrees for beaches tomorrow, and the water temperature now at 80 degrees. The tide's upcoming. The next low tide for Sarasota Bay, not until 11:55 tonight. Sunset will be at 8:17. Tonight, mostly fair, mild, 68 for your low. We'll have a northeast wind at 5 to 10. And then tomorrow, plenty of sunshine in the morning, a few clouds in the afternoon, and staying dry, though. Relative humidity still comfortable tomorrow. The 7-day forecast does call for a return of some low-level moisture anyway on Saturday, and then 30% chances from Memorial Day out into Thursday. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. The state of Florida is working to put an end to the Zika virus, but Florida has less than half of the special mosquito traps needed to tackle the virus due to a backlog at the manufacturer. The traps will be an important part of detecting the Zika virus in mosquitoes. Florida Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam says state workers ordered more than 300 traps, but only received about 120. Putnam says he is not concerned yet because Florida is at the top of the list of recipients.
More input in the search for a new Sarasota County school superintendent. Current superintendent Lori White is retiring in February. A nationwide search is underway to find White's replacement now. The school board is hosting 2 superintendent search forums this evening to get input from district staff members. The events will be held tonight at the Riverview High School cafeteria. The first begins at 7 and the second will start at 9. Sarasota County School Board will announce the new superintendent in October. Siesta Key Beach remains one of the best beaches in America. Florida International University professor known as Dr. Beach releasing the annual list of best public beaches. Former winner Siesta Beach taking second place just behind a beach in Hawaii. The annual list uses 50 criteria including best sand, water quality, and amenities. Tourism officials say placing in the top 10 is great publicity for the beach and the area.
This is significant economic impact. I'd say within 1 hour of the press release at 10 o'clock this morning, you saw U.S. News and World Report, of course AP pushing the story. It goes out all over the country, and of course we're known to take advantage of stories like that.
Yes, they are. 2 other Florida beaches made the top 10, one in the Florida Panhandle and Calidesi Island State Park near Clearwater. We'll have much more in this story coming up tonight at 11.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll tell you how you can have a great Memorial Day weekend, but always keep in mind the real purpose of this weekend.
Tomorrow, say hello to Flow Rider, taking over Central Park live. And you know it's going to be a party only Flow could throw. Tomorrow on Good Morning America's Summer Concert Series, presented by King's Hawaiian.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
When you don't know who you are, you can be anyone you want to be. You're coming with me.
Ooh, where are we going?
To the most wondrous place in the world.
Roll up, Tanglefield's Traveling Circus is here!
This isn't a fairy story. People don't always live happily ever after. But we will. I'm Hetty Feather, and this is my story.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month, complimentary maintenance included, at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dottoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
We're getting ready for a 3-day weekend, and the Suncoast is jumping with activities.
ABC 7's Linda Carson joins us with Suncoast Scene. Linda.
Memorial Day was set aside in 1865 to honor those in the armed forces who died serving our country. There are many ways that you can pay tribute to them this weekend and still have time to enjoy the many things the Suncoast has to offer.
There's coming out that people can sample if they choose. The event is open to the public, so anyone can come out. We will have beer on tap, food vendors,
and live music. Lakewood Ranch holds its big Memorial Day parade called A Tribute to Heroes Sunday afternoon. Festivities start at 5. The parade steps off down Main Street at 7. Memorial Day itself is full of activities. The Manatee Veterans Council holds its annual Memorial Day ceremony Monday morning at 9 at Veterans Monument Park behind the Manatee Hospital. And the Sarasota Memorial Day Parade starts at 10 a.m. Monday morning and marches down Main Street. And the parade will end here at J.D. Hamill Park at the bottom of Main Street. There'll be a brief service here. It will include the laying on of wreaths, a 21-gun salute, and the playing of taps. Venice's annual Memorial Day ceremony is Monday morning at 10 at Patriots Park, and the 5th annual Mayaca Blues Festival will take over Snook Haven on Memorial Day. The music starts at 11 a.m. and first up to the microphone, local favorite Randy Stevens.
We're going to play some new stuff by Josh Smith. You may not recognize that, but we're going to do some Albert Collins and some Albert King, and we're going to do some Randy Stevens as well.
He'll be followed by more great blues bands on 2 separate stages. And remember, the Sarasota Concert Band's Memorial Day concert here at Philippi State Park starts at 2 p.m. this year instead of 5. That's 2 p.m. because you don't want to be late, because this is a wonderful way to remember the true meaning of Memorial Day.
It's been going on forever, and it's Memorial Day. It's actually a tradition with this band, and it's become a tradition in Sarasota County as well.
The band pays tribute to each branch of the military and plays music that will touch your heart.
It's mostly patriotic songs, patriotic marches. It's a traditional Memorial Day presentation.
And there's a touching program this weekend, a ceremony featuring a choir and other special music honoring Americans' fallen soldiers at the Sarasota National Cemetery. That's Saturday morning at 11 a.m.
A lot of ways to honor our fallen heroes.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are. It only takes a few minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
And the weather's looking pretty good for all of it, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like a slight chance for scattered showers a little bit late in the day, so even the concert should be okay.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us. World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
Have a great evening. We will see you tonight at 11.
Shop GoWildHonda.com. Lease a new Civic for $169. A well-equipped Civic, just $169. Now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda, Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
I'm Dale Mast, and we're celebrating 40 years on the west coast of Florida.
It's our 40th anniversary, and it's time for a celebration, the Culligan Hydration Celebration. For a limited time, celebrate by taking $250 off any Culligan home system. That's $250 off Culligan water softener systems, drinking water systems, or whole house water filters. Help us celebrate our 40th anniversary, and remember,
for better water, pure and simple, call today and say, "Hey, Culligan man."
Discover the biggest savings of the year on some of America's favorite vehicles during the Drive and Discover event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Drive away in America's hottest SUV, a new Jeep Cherokee for just $19,999. Get a new 2016 Jeep Patriot for just $14,999. Or shop the area's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers and get the lowest prices around. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Hey, I'm really glad that you're taking a few moments to check out this video about the ministry of First Sarasota Downtown Baptist Church. I'm William Hill, lead pastor here at First Sarasota. For the last 15 years, it's been my privilege to share in the life of this faith community, a community that centers itself around faith, friends, and family. Indeed, it is a ministry that's been in existence right here in this wonderful city for over a century.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Shop GoWildHonda.com. Lease the new Accord for $189. Just $189 or 0.9% APR. Now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.